The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Preserving history, one veteran story at a time. Marine Corps League and Till Valhalla Project Ambassadors. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast that's given a voice to our veterans. The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project, Veterans Voices. We are going to have a fireside chat today. I'm pretty excited. My special guest, I don't know where he's at. He may be running late. If so, he can get here whenever he gets here. If not, don't worry. I got somebody special on here that's gonna carry on the conversation no matter what. I'll force him to if I have to. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go to the website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check us out, see what we're all about. There's a couple ways you can help support the podcast. You can go to that website. There's a one-time donation link. You can click on that. You could also go in and become a patron. That's a monthly donation. Or heck, you could just go get you some cool merchandise. I'm telling you right now, I've got some cool stuff out there. In fact, I've got some stuff coming in, and whenever I get it, I'll wear it right here on the podcast. I'm very excited about it. But anyways, you can also advertise right here on the podcast. But yeah, good times. Let's see. A big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project, man. They are an amazing organization. I encourage everyone, go check out Till Valhalla Project. I'm not just saying that because I'm their ambassador. I'm saying it because it's an amazing organization. And if you can help them in any way, please do so. They would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, just go out and do what you can for them. That's tillvalhallaproject.com.
Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member.
All right, man. Here we are. What's happening? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I see you got Cat.
Yeah, Cat has graced me with her presence.
I see.
Yeah. You know, she doesn't always come up here, but when she does, she makes sure she gets right in the way.
Yeah, she's brushing your beard with her tail. She's like,
and my nose and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very proficient at it, if I must say so.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to share this on the face pages over there.
So what do you got going on, man? What's going on?
Oh, my God, man. I've been busier than I'll get out today. I had to go update my tags. I had to go pay the rent. I had to go. I went somewhere else. Where else did I go? I went somewhere else, and I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, the alcohol store.
And then I had a couple of recordings today. Went well. So yeah. And then here I am. I'm right here. Oh, I did my live today as well. My Jarhead hot takes. That went pretty good. And I got to be honest, man. These ticker talkers out there, they are on it. They were. I mean, there's tons of them talking to me, asking questions, commenting. It was good. It was a good interaction with the ticker talker. I enjoyed
with your downloads, like through Facebook,
the lives.
Well, like you would send out a thing on Facebook, and I was sitting there looking at it with like episodes.
Yeah.
My question for you is, and I'm not trying to be funny with it when I ask it. Do you? Every time I click on one of those, does that record as a download
from Facebook?
Yes. I was listening to it the link you sent
What,
out
the
on
live?
Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So no, the lives are not. That's just something different. That's just on the social media side. I don't post it on the podcast. So that's strictly for the social media. Only the podcasts themselves that post from a podcasting service, meaning Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Podchaser. I don't know. There's a million of them out there. Probably not a million, but there's a couple of them out there.
Yeah.
So those are the ones. If you could go to one of those sites and then you download something, that's where it counts.
Well, see here, I was driving today and it popped up, and you had posted the other day, and I was like clicking on it while I was driving. I was like, I listened to like 5 minutes, and I went to the next one, listened like 5 minutes. I listened to like 5 minutes. Not that I didn't want to listen to them all, but I was like, man, let me see how many I can get. So apparently you didn't get any credit for it.
Yeah, the Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff. When it's live, it's a little bit different. Now this one, it's live, right? So, but this one I will post tomorrow on the site, the podcast streaming services. So what I'll do is it's live right now. So after the live, I'll go into Facebook and I'll remove it, and X, I'll remove it. YouTube, I usually keep it there. I don't really do a lot with YouTube. And then at that point, I'll upload this episode, and that will become tomorrow's episode. And the only place you can get it is from the streaming services. So that's how I'm able to continue to get the downloads.
Gotcha.
Yeah, little different, but you know.
Yeah. I keep trying to get several people we know. Well, you may not know, but people I know to get on here, and I'm like, come on, man, you got to get on here tonight. But
yeah, a lot of people, they're just nervous. I don't got nothing. Oh, next week, the special guest. I'm excited about next week's special guest. He is retired Major General or Lieutenant General. I'm not for sure which. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, he's going to be on the podcast for next Thursday when we record. And I met him. I was with 2nd Marine Division Band. We were going over to Belleau Wood. It was the first time that one of the fleet bands was going over there. And he was the CO of 6th Marines, who they always take a platoon over. So he went over, and I knew the Sergeant Major pretty well. And so then I got to meet him. He did foster care. I did foster care. He was adopting through, and I was doing the same thing. And we shared notes and stuff like that. Heritage is his last name, but he's a great dude. And then I met him again, like that was at Lejeune. And then when he became a general officer, I didn't know he became a general officer. And I was at Pendleton after that. I think I was a master sergeant. And we were like morning colors at for the division. And then I see him sitting in the back, and I'm like, I know that guy. Same thing when he saw me, and I was like, oh, shoot, went up, and he was 1-star. He was in the CG for MCRD San Diego. So it was,
okay.
Yeah, it was
I thought you were saying he was Sergeant Major.
Oh, so no. He was the colonel. He was the CO of 6th Marines, and then picked up general. Yeah, and wow. I think I need to look that up real quick. Let me verify this. I don't want to spill out some stupid stuff, but I am full of stupid stuff, so that's how that goes. Heritage General. Nope. I should have did that backwards. Ryan Heritage. Dagnabbit. Come on. Ryan Heritage. He was a Major General, at least. Oh no, he was Lieutenant General. Okay, all right. And he was with Marine Corps Forces Cyberspace Command for a while. And Marine Corps Forces Space Command, Marine Corps Informations Command. So he did a lot of that cool stuff. So it'll be cool to talk to him.
Well, you're saying when you knew him though, he was with 6th Marines.
Yeah, when I first met him, he was with 6th Marines. So he was the CO, and then the next time I saw him after that was went down or at the Camp Pendleton for the morning colors, but he was
Yeah.
down at MCRD San Diego.
Well,
And
6 Marines is what, at Okinawa?
no, 6 is at Lejeune. So you got
Really?
6 Marines at
Okay.
Lejeune, and then you got 5th Marines out at Pendleton.
Yeah.
So those are the two regiments that fought at Belleau Wood. So you 5th Marines and 6th Marines. So
Yeah, I had it was one of our Sunday night podcasts. It was one of my good news stories.
mhm.
It was about a Marine with, I thought it was 6 Marines, and I'm guessing I lost it now, in Vietnam. But I thought it was 6 Marines, but they were out of Okinawa. And
Yeah, I think
I don't know who that. No, I don't. Honestly, I'm embarrassed to say I don't remember now.
I don't know which regiment is out there, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
but it was a Marine that his sister had given him a little. What is like the merry-go-rounds? The big merry-go-round. You know what I'm saying? With the horses you get when you're
Like
a
the
kid.
carousels.
Yeah, but she gave
Mhm.
him a small one
Mm-hmm.
when he went to Vietnam, and
Oh wow.
he actually carried it with him, and it was a whole big thing. And I got to find a story because it was actually really, really good. But he carried it with him in Vietnam, and he would take it out of his pack and sit there and look at it. And when he got back, he got back to the United States, and I think he was in Colorado. He started a whole theme park, but it's like based off of that
No kidding.
his sister had given him that, and it was like carousels and stuff like that.
That's cool.
That it was pretty neat. I've got to find the story again because
Yeah.
it was one of those nights that things went a little squirrely, and we weren't able to
Yeah, that
get to
happens.
everything we wanted to get to, and it was a really good story.
So this guy
And
DJ, he asked me, "Can you play Iron Man Black Sabbath?" If by play that you mean hit play on a radio or something like that, then yes, absolutely, I can play that.
Yeah, believe it or not, before I got on the podcast, I was in the shower, shaved my face, shaving my head, and I told good old Alexa, I said, "Hey, play music," and it played Black Sabbath.
Nice.
It played that exact song. I was like, "Okay,
wow, that's pretty cool."
I'm sitting there doing this,
Oh, tracer burnout, really? Crayon. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, they got to be turds.
Yeah.
You're just big bullies. That's all you are. You guys are bullies.
If we just had a turd emoji that I could put on there and send back.
They're just mean. They're just mean guys. I mean, it's like, geez.
You can't take them anywhere, man.
No, they're just mean.
Mm-hmm.
But so what? I mean, other than you had to go do all your tag stuff today.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the week been like?
Podcast. What's what?
Oh yeah. What's the week been like? I mean, you've been.
Let's see. Let me think back. Sunday was chock full of recordings. Monday,
obviously.
Monday, I don't know what I did on Monday. I'll be honest, I don't remember. Tuesday, chock full of recordings. Wednesday, which was yesterday, I took the girls to an appointment, and then did some little running around here in town. And that was about it. And then today, of course, recordings and all the running around I did this morning, and then recordings. And tomorrow, nothing. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know what I'm doing.
How many hours do you think you do a week? Excuse me.
Recordings?
Recordings, yeah.
Well, if I'm completely booked out, then I would do, so it'd be I have 2 recordings on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So that's 6 recordings. And then I have the 2 fireside chats, one on Sunday, one on Thursday. So total, it goes anywhere from an hour to 2 hours on the recordings. So, I mean, you could say hour and a half, I guess, if you averaged it maybe.
Well, you stay pretty busy though. I mean, with doing those, I mean, it seems like your days are full with
and
recordings.
every day I just started this, well, I guess week and a half ago, but I just started doing the daily thing at 11:30 here.
Yeah.
So, but I try to keep that at like 15, 20 minutes. Unless somebody's engaging with me like the Ticker Talkers did. They really engaged with me today. So I stayed on the TikTok for a long time, but I shut off the other because there was nobody coming in and out. So I was like, nah, I'll just shut that one down. But, and that is, I'm just trying to stay positive. I don't know. Did you watch any of those?
Yeah, I saw a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah. My big thing is stay positive. I don't want negativity, all the negative crap. I want it out. We got to stay positive and lift each other up and, you know, all those types of things. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I don't know how you actually maintain it throughout the week. I mean, it's hard enough having a job, but the way you sit there and do it, you know, I don't understand how you maintain it and how you continue to do it. And
well, I guess as long as it's in a routine, it's easy.
Yeah.
So every day I will post that day's podcast. I'll do a post with all the links, and I also will attach a small snippet video from it as well.
Yeah.
So that takes me, I don't know, that could take me anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 minutes to create it. And then, you know, just uploading it into my photos so I can put it on Facebook. But I'll put it on all the social media. So that probably takes, I don't know, with everything total, probably about 30 minutes. And then I will try to post, like do something different about two to three other times throughout the day. So I'm always trying to think of something to kind of push it and stuff like that. So yeah, I stay pretty busy. Yeah. And on the weekends, I'll usually post about 2 times a day, something like that, just to kind of keep people interested in, you know, because the more you push out, the more people will actually join you and stuff like that, which is.
Well, you need to get some other admins out there to help.
Well, now I have a couple of individuals, you know, Carlos, I don't know if you met him yet, but he's my co-host when I do the, sorry, vacuum came on. He's my co-host for the Jarhead Jabbers for the Marine Corps League.
Yeah.
And so him and another Marine Corps League member down in Texas, they're kind of helping me and pushing this stuff out into their contacts. So they take it and push it and do different things, and they're way better at social media than I am, I think. So, yeah. So I got a couple of people out there, and then there's others that will actually what do you call it? Share it or whatever, you know, that helps too. But
I mean, what, you know, like from me per se, what do you need from me? I mean, what would benefit you? And I don't know really. I honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. You know, I try to share when you post it on Facebook, but I'm not, you know, I used to be on TikTok, but I never post. I don't do much, you know, Instagram.
Really the biggest thing, 21 new messages. What the?
Uh-oh.
I don't see any of them. I don't know. Yeah. So the biggest thing, to be honest, is if I'm when I post a podcast, is if you can, 1, download the podcast, 2, watch at least 2 minutes of it. I would prefer you watch the whole thing if you can. If not, no big deal. At least 2 minutes, because that will count as a download. So you have to let it play. So you have to click on it. So if I go to Apple Podcasts, for example, I click on the episode, and whenever I do that, it will start playing. Once it starts playing, that gives me a download.
Yeah.
So every download that I get is a good thing, but it has to be. It can't be on. And I hate to do this, but it can't be on YouTube for a download. It doesn't count because YouTube does something different. It's a different algorithm and a different way of tracking it. So through Podbean, which is my service that I use, that goes out to all the different streaming services. So that's
so you're saying stuff's got to you got to listen to it for 2 minutes.
I think it's like 1 to 2 minutes, I think is what it is. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I've seen. And people say, hey, do that and play it safe. If they watch it for that long, it'll count as a download. So that's kind of what the basics of it. I don't know if that is 100% accurate or not.
Yeah.
That's just some of the research that I've done.
Well, I'm not trying to, like rig the system. And I actually do try to listen to the podcast, but it's like, okay, what can we do? And it's not, it's for you, but even like Tracer Burnout.
Yeah.
To listen to them. I mean, so they get traction. I mean, and
absolutely.
you guys are all trying to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, I was going to say something and I forgot.
Sorry.
It wasn't important.
It's usually what happens when I talk. People are like, they miss directions or forget to take a turn or.
Yep. I'm lost. Sorry, man. I got nothing. What was I talking about?
We were talking about downloads and stuff like that.
I had a point.
You're gonna pull my wife on me, and I'll sit there and say, "Well, this, that." She goes, "Just stop talking to me because now I can't." I was like, "Okay, I'll just stop. I'll stop." And it's like, fine, whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Did you see how many downloads we got for last month?
Yeah, that's when you had sent it. I was looking at it. Yeah, it was amazing.
Over 2,600 downloads last month.
Yeah,
and the biggest one came from Brazil. Brazil had like 800 and some odd downloads. Then the next it was the U.S. and I think it was like 500 something like that.
Well, I won't lie to you. I got a friend in Brazil that I don't know if it was him or not, and I have to reach out to him.
Well, it was a ridiculous amount of downloads.
I can't say it was him by any means. I'm not taking credit for it by any means, but
now
I'll reach out to him and say.
I usually get a couple of downloads from Brazil. So that's pretty normal. The other place I get downloads from is Spain. There's a country in Africa, and I can't remember which country it is, but one of the countries in Africa. And I think these are Marines on embassy duty. So I'm not 100% certain that's what I'm thinking. But I always get a couple of them. But toward the end of the month, this last month, it spiked on one day to over 1,000 downloads in one day.
Wow.
And then like a week later, it went to 800 downloads in a day. And then like the very next day, it went up to almost 300 downloads. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it stays that way. So if you're out there in Brazil and you're downloading, keep on downloading, it will help.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, anywhere.
So I typed in Chat GPT. We all like the Chat GPT, right? And hold on, I got to find it here. So I typed in where do I stack up based on my downloads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, if I was consistently getting the 2,500 downloads a month, I would be in the top 20 to 25% of podcasts globally. Now, that is not the norm, right? I think I'm usually sitting on on a normal month. I'm probably sitting closer to the 50% mark. I think it's a little better than 50%. I can't remember exactly, but we're doing okay. It's not horrible. And really it comes down for my podcast. It comes down to volume, because I do so many episodes. My following isn't as big necessarily, but the consistency of daily podcasts is kind of what's putting me over.
And that's one thing that I actually had read, was through iHeart. It's a radio station out of New York I listen to, but they're, Elvis Duran in the morning show, but I listen to because I can't always hear it, so I listen to it after the fact. But they do a podcast after it, and then there's multiple people on the show do podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
But they were talking that the average is 50 podcasts a year.
Yeah.
And you far exceed that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Well, absolutely. Yeah.
5 episodes
that's their goal
a week.
is 50 a year, 50 podcasts a year.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that do like 1 to 2 episodes a week. You see that a lot. But I'm not that I have to. I'm putting out that much content. So really, the Fireside Chats is kind of those would be like my norm. Like if you want to call it a normal podcast, right? That would be like a normal podcast. The veteran stories themselves, I do those and post them just because, like, I think it's important to archive that stuff, which is what
absolutely.
I'm doing, right? Yeah. And I don't want to I want to record it, but I want to push it out so that person's family, that person's friends can see it. So that's why there's so many, and it's just it's cyclic, but I think.
Well, at the end of the day, you're still doing podcasts.
Yeah.
For them to say that 50 is their goal.
Yeah.
A year, and I'm like, holy shit! And I thought about that, and that was several months ago. They were talking about that. Well, it may even be, it was early in the year, and I was like, I meant to ask you. I was like, holy shit! Andrew does, more than that a year.
Over 500 episodes right now, and I've been going since 23.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And it's almost 20. It's almost 26 now, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're in October 25, so yeah.
So and there for a while I was doing 6 episodes a week, but the reason it was 6 was because I was doing a part 1, part 2, and I was only doing 2 veterans a week. So I switched that up to 5 episodes a week, but I'm doing 3 full veteran stories a week, and then 2 fireside chats. So
gotcha.
And those episodes, like I said, could be 1 hour, they could be 2 hours. I usually cut it off at 2 hours. If somebody's still going, I'm like, we need to schedule another time. And
there's a lot of research on that, and I've listened to that they talk about that most people start to lose interest. So there's a certain timeline as far as a podcast people are willing to listen to. Yeah, and a lot of them say it's even 30 minutes.
Yeah, I did a podcast with retired Sergeant Major, and he does 20 minutes. That's like his goal is a 20-minute show. So, which is great. I mean, you look at his reach is huge, because it's short, it's compact, and people can watch it, and they don't have to sit there forever, or they don't have to listen to it in multiple parts, and having to over the day or something. And I get it. There's a lot of content out there for me. But I don't know. I mean, if people download it, great. If they don't, it's all good. Yeah. And then of course we're working on the nonprofit side. So my goal really is I want to be able to take all these different podcasters out there that do the same thing we're doing, and I want to have them all, and then we can combine all the effort and put all of them, I don't know, wherever. Marine Corps History Division, or do it with Congress or something. What is it? The Congressional Library? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I
think that's
Library of Congress or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But basically get a plethora of individuals that are on a platform of some nature, and that way they can pull together, and then we could take all of those and put them into one place,
Yeah, it's almost like a co-op.
Yeah.
Everybody's combining, everything. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So that's my goal.
Yeah.
Once we get going, that's one of the goals, I guess. If we can get that going, man, that'll be cool. Just have people all
Yeah.
over the country doing it. I mean, if you think about it, if I can record, well, let's just say if I record 4 veterans a week, that's just me, and then I have 10 other guys out there recording 4 people a week. I mean, just think how many stories are going to be out there.
Yep.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing that, that's what I was telling my coworker, like, just what you do, and you're not the only one, and that's what I was telling him. I was like, man, it's just amazing to actually veterans get veterans. We've talked about this before, and it's amazing. And we may, I'm not an infantry veteran, a combat Marine. I don't claim to be, but it's amazing how suddenly we just kind of will sit and talk.
Oh yeah.
And just bullshit. And I said, it's interesting, even with him, he was in Hawaii, Colorado, and Korea, as light infantry and, just things he's talked about. I'm like, dude, he goes, why? I never went to war. I was like, it doesn't matter, man. I said, you realize the stories you have?
Yeah.
And he talked why they were in Hawaii. He said every time they did a live fire, they started a damn fire. That was just a conversation we just had. And I was like, in Hawaii? He goes, yeah. He said, but the way it was set up in the valleys, he said, that, they had the planes or what, helicopters would go down and would scoop up water and fly it in there. And he said, but they, got stupid with tracers. And he said, everybody had tracers. And he said, there's no damn reason for all of us to have freaking tracers. He said, the freaking platoon commander should have been the one that had the damn tracers. He said, but he said, I literally had 300 rounds of tracers.
Oh, geez.
And he said, I just loaded them up, and he said, just whistle them out there. And he said, next thing you know, the damn whole hillside's on fire. So they gotta fly in and dump water. I was like, dude, that's a freaking story right there. And he goes, who the hell wants to hear that? I said, you know how many people have done, experienced that, or what you've experienced? Or I said, it has nothing to do with you think you have no story. And that's what I was trying to tell him. I was like, it's amazing. I said, it's just therapeutic. And just talking with you, man, you and I've known each other for a while now.
Yeah.
And, doing a podcast, and you asked me to come on and do my story and join a group. But, it's just therapeutic to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. Just to
hear other people just talk. Yeah. It's just, I cut you off. You were trying to say something. I'm sorry. I mean,
I was just saying, just to get stuff off your chest sometimes,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just it's like the funny stories, the waters and what. Go ahead.
This guy says, let me hear a yut for the 1st Marine Division. Hey, yut!
Yut. Yeah. I always forget yut. What was yut? Was damn the LAVs, LAR.
Oh, no, that was yat-yas.
Yeah. That was.
You ain't shit.
Boat rights always yut-yas.
Yes. Yeah. That's funny. I had a tracker on here recently, I think. I can't remember who it was, though.
Boatwright's never done his story with you?
Division. Huh?
Boatwright's never done his story with you?
Nah. I've asked him several times, and no, I'm good. So, not everybody will do it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But life goes on, I suppose.
I'm trying to I got one. He was a 29 Palms Marine.
Yeah.
Jim Meyer, but his wife was in the band. He was in the band. She was in the band.
She played.
She was a flute. She was a flute player. Yeah.
Short. Nah, I think I'm thinking of somebody else.
She wasn't there. I mean, when did you get 29 Palms? Was
I
like
didn't get there till
98,
99.
99? Yeah, that was after her. But they both got out of the Marine Corps and then did things, and then she got into she went in the Army. But she's going to retire at 30 years here, and he said in 2027.
Oh, wow.
But she's like a logistics officer.
No
And I was
kidding.
like,
Wow.
man, you guys got to get on here. You got to get on. He goes, and they just left Colorado and they're in Wisconsin now. He goes, yeah, Jen's got some stories. I was like, yeah, I'm sure she does. I mean, she's got some good stories, whether she can share them or not until she retires, I don't know, but I'm trying to get Jim on here, but
yeah, it's funny to me when you talk to veterans. Every veteran that I know downplays their own experience.
Absolutely.
And it's I don't know exactly why. I don't know why I do it sometimes, but the reality is we all have a story. It may not be that Medal of Honor story. It may not be, Special Forces story, but everybody's got a daggum story. I mean, how many times do you sit down with somebody and you just talk about boot camp stories, or you talk about, just stupid stuff that's happened in barracks, or, everyone's got stories. What was it that in your mind that you thought was important, or that you thought was funny, or that captured, your time so much that you can remember it? Those are the things that are important, and that's the difference between this podcast and what we're doing here, and like Marine Corps History Division when they do theirs. They look for facts. They look for where did you serve, what battle, this and that, and and they. But this one, it's a conversation of what do you think is important, because it's your career.
What you've done with this podcast is, it's like, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up? What did you do? Where'd you go to boot camp? What stories you had at boot camp? Where were you at? And it's not even, it may have been 4 years, it may have been 10 years, it may have been 20 years or whatever. But that's what you do is, where are you at now?
Huh? Me?
No, I'm saying just in general. You ask those questions. It's like, where are you at now that what you did in the Marine Corps or the military? We talk Marine Corps because it's what we were, but what did it do for you now? Where are you at? And that's the difference between you and a lot of other podcasts that I've listened to is you listen to the whole damn story from birth to current day, and that's one thing that I don't think a lot of people realize. And I've talked to a lot of people, hell, even on this last cruise my wife and I were on, was sitting there talking, and he was like, man, that sounds awesome. And I was like, okay, well then look it up, whether they did or not, I pulled it up, to show them. But you're right. Just to sit there and talk. And that's one thing, Kelly, my wife has always said, her dad's an Air Force veteran, and I've got to get him on with you.
Yeah, he's got to come on.
Yeah. But, it's amazing how we can be so damn different, but we can sit there and all of a sudden just the conversation starts and it's like, oh, hell, and I learned that, going to the cigar bar in this last cruise.
Yeah.
Almost everybody in that damn cigar bar every freaking night was a Marine or in the Army or the Air Force.
No kidding. Wow.
And it turned into just sitting there talking about, it's Paris Island or San Diego, and all of a sudden there's two of them going, San Diego. It's like, no, Paris Island. It's like, okay, dude, it's just freaking just sitting there listening, and the Army guys and just sitting there talking about going, being in Germany or being in Korea or being, we're just sitting there bullshitting. And even my son, he went down with me a couple nights and just sat there, and he's like, Dad, I never realized that you guys actually sat and talked like this. And I was like, hell yeah. We like 2 hours. We go down there at like 11 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah.
And the whiskey bar was getting ready to close. So we're all like, yeah, two more here. And we're all sitting there. They come in there and, next thing we know, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And we're all still sitting there. And he was just sitting there listening to it. And he goes, Dad, I never realized that you guys actually sat and talked like this. He said, you all just get along. And I was like, yeah, it's amazing how, we'll sit and talk shit about each other, but at the end of the day, we all have a common thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cat's like, Dad, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, this is the only time she really sits on my lap. She doesn't. She'll let me pet her when she's laying on the floor, what have you, but she doesn't really jump in my lap very much, other than right here when I'm doing this podcast. Yeah. She'll come and say hi to me and let me pet her. In fact, she kind of forces herself on me sometimes like this. And sometimes she'll get a little demanding. So she'll purr at me. And if she really wants pets and I'm walking through the house, she will step in front of me and hiss and then growl at me. And that's the clue of, hey, you need to pet me.
Yeah, I've got one like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't want you to touch her any other time, but all of a sudden when she wants it, it's like, oh, and there's a tail in the face. Yep.
Yeah. She's pregnant, by the way, too. So I'll send you a kitten.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. She was out whoring around and got knocked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have fun with that.
Away. Huh?
You have fun with that.
Oh yeah. The wife's gonna have to deal with all that. I'm gonna have to pass. Yeah. When our dogs got pregnant, one dog got pregnant, the other one made her pregnant. So when she got pregnant, she was gonna have her dogs or puppies. Yeah, I was like about to pass out in the corner. I'm like, I can't watch this. This is gross. I don't want no part of this.
Well, it's not even watching it. It's just what you have to do to take care of them. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And I never thought I'd have cats. So here I am.
Yeah.
With a cat. This is, what is the character? Oh man, what movie is that? And he has that cat. Pets a cat. Man.
Garfield, Heathcliff.
No, it's a spoof movie.
The cartoon?
No, it's I don't know. I'll think of it later. Let's just not this shows.
Oh, you're talking about Dr. Evil.
Yeah, Dr. Evil.
Yeah, you're sitting there petting the cat. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like Dr. Evil. Oh man, that's good stuff. So how are things on your end, man? We talked about the podcast a lot, but what's been going on your end? I mean, I know you just got back from your vacation.
Yeah. Got back from vacation, been sick for like 2 weeks now.
Oh geez.
Like bronchitis or whatever, sitting there coughing and gagging, and I don't know if it's COVID or what. I haven't tested, so I hadn't tested it. It's not COVID. So
if you don't test, it's not COVID. So
yeah, but no, other than that, it's just work. It's like good old stuff,
Yeah.
Dealing with stuff. The wife's got some medical issues, dealing with that. So
yeah.
And she's good. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it's amazing how when you get older, all of a sudden, shit just starts popping up. It's interesting. It's like, seriously? Her and I were talking about that last week or just the other day, and it was like, God damn. I'll be 52 in this month, and she'll be 48. Which she constantly throws at my face that she's, huh?
She's 49, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll be 49. Yeah. I'm sorry. She heard this. She's going to be like, you don't even know how old I am.
It's
So,
okay. I don't know that for sure because I don't really know how old
I'm pretty sure it's 49, 77. So yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
49.
See, 48,
But-
going to turn 49 on their next.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah. Oh, I was. I had to point it out. You know?
Yeah. But it's like, seriously, I mean, it's like, I never, when you start to get to this age, you're like, man, I never thought I'd get to this age, first of all. And I never thought all of a sudden I would have these issues. And it's.
Yeah.
Her and I laugh because here's the thing for me, and it's a terrible thing for me to say, and I've got to do better on my part, but if you don't go to the doctor, you don't know if there's something wrong with you.
There's something to that, though.
That's my world.
Yeah.
And it's not right by any means, and I need to go to the doctor. But she goes to the damn doctor, and I'm sitting here right now. I'm sitting here looking over in the counter. 14 bottles of medication over there that she's on because of thyroid, diabetes, heart.
Well, they give you a pill for everything nowadays. So
well, that's just it. Yeah, and that's my problem. She keeps going to me. She goes, "You need to go to the doctor because we've already met our damn deductible. You need to go to the doctor." And I'm like, if I go to the doctor, they're going to tell me something's wrong. So if I don't go to the doctor, there's nothing wrong. And she's like, no, it doesn't work that way. I was like, yeah, you're right.
This guy says, Enoch, he says, some people have pills for their pills. That's true.
Well, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm sitting here literally counting over here.
So
it's
true.
like, it's terrible to say. And then she just had last week she had to go to a heart specialist, and they put her on 2 more medications, and then turn around and they want to put her on a heart monitor for a month, do a sleep study, do all kinds of crap. And
he said, Semper Fi, he was motor to in 29 Palms. We both did some time over in 29 Palms. What years were you there? I'll put it up in a little bit.
I was there from 93 to 98.
93 to 98. That's Mike. I was there from 99 to 2001. I wasn't
good
there.
Old Tanks Battalion.
No, he was motor T.
Yeah, I'm saying we were off
2010 to 2016. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I got many a damn bus. 2000 what?
10 to 2016.
Oh, I was going to say I checked out many a 3 time a damn.
2010 to 2012.
Yeah, checked out many a damn
vehicles from Motor T.
Yeah, had a damn freaking 44 passenger bus license and everything else. We had to drive our own shit. So
yeah, well,
Motor T didn't do shit for us then.
Yeah, Motor T was in charge of all that stuff, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where else were you there, Enoch? You went obviously 29 Palms, and then where? Oh. Mike's going to have to turn on the TikTok so he can see the comments as well. You just got to turn the volume down, I guess. What? Not? Yeah, he'll have to turn the volume down. I don't have to, but he will. Anyways, we got Bobby Tom. He joined. Who else we got out there? Anybody else? I've been trying to pay attention to comments, but I don't think I got them all. Yeah, there's been a couple of comments, but not many.
There's a Tiki Talks. Which Tiki Talks?
It's just my Tiki Talk channel. I was live, so you should be able to type in the Lost Art Project and pull it up.
There it is, man. It just pulled up right as soon as I.
Yeah, see. That's what I'm talking about. We're live on the Ticker Talkers. Barstow and Pendleton. Barstow. Wow, you went from 29 Palms to
man.
Barstow. That is fun.
Yeah, I hate you on that one. I don't regret you on Barstow, man.
Holy cow. Man, well, at least he got to go to Pendleton eventually. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah, he said, yeah, F my life. The only thing worse than spending time in 29 Palms is being sent to Barstow. Yeah, Pendleton was definitely the better of the three, he says. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's funny. Oh, but I bet you got stories. You should come on my podcast. You know, hit me up, shoot me a message. Go to my website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. There's a schedule your story or something like that. Click on that one. It has my calendar, and all you got to do is sign up for a date and time that worked for you. We do it remotely over StreamYard, which is a kind of like Zoom. So, yeah, hit me up. Let's get your story out of here. And all the veteran stories are going to Marine Corps History Division, and they're getting archived up there, which is super cool. I can't hear you, baby.
Where are you at on TikTok? The Lost Art?
The Lost Art Project is what it is, I think.
You want to know about like the famous stuff?
You
want
okay.
some?
Nope. I don't, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Love you.
I love you too, baby.
Wait.
Right.
Oh, okay. Good.
Wait, do you have an orange chicken?
No. I think we ran out of orange chicken. You know.
Well, I got to pull it up here, but it ain't going nowhere. It's just sitting there showing your whole.
It's not. What do you mean it's not going?
The Lost Art with Andrew Cox, right?
No, it's the Lost Art Project Veterans Voice. Wait, hold on. Let me check. No, it's just the Lost Art Project. They should come up with the Lost Art Project.
I got you.
I had to change. I tried to
see your
move
pretty
everything.
I see your pretty face now.
Yeah, because you only can see me. I mean, you can go live on it as well, but yeah, but you have to mute it because I hear you.
Okay.
We got 3 people on here. Who's the other ones that are on here watching? Mike Mcnally is one. Does it show me? I don't even know. Who else on here? Mike is on here, but Mike is on all the other platforms as well. Enoch was on there. When did you get out? I got out in 2024. I retired after 25 years. So I came in 99, retired in 24, and retired the same month that I came in. It's pretty cool. I actually retired on leap year. So that was pretty cool. So on the 29th of February. So that was my retirement date. It was pretty cool. There's somebody else on it. It says 3 people. I got Enoch, I got Mike, and I don't know who the other one is that's on here. Who is the other? Say something so I know who you are. Anyways, this is it the Lost Boy? That's the last one I see on there. I don't know. I don't know how to. Anyhows, Mike ran away, so I'm just visiting with the ticker talkers. Oh, there he is.
I'm back. No, you came in when? 99?
99.
Holy
February
shit,
99.
man.
February
You were
25th,
freaking-
1999. Retired
You were a little-
February 29th, which is the leap years, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a damn baby. Holy shit.
I am. Absolutely. I mean, you can tell by my shiny face.
Yeah, I see. No, I came in 92, August 24th, 1992.
Okay. So do you hear that? Enoch, Mike came in 92, August of 92. And you got out when?
It was March of 2000.
5?
No, it was like 2008. Unfortunately,
2008?
I didn't get I didn't get out the way I wanted to get out. So
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Senior Taco Man. What? Come on. That's the guy's
Got
name. Did you
tacos.
see it? He was his name, Senior Taco Man. That's what I'm talking about. I love tacos. Authentic tacos.
Well, we need to get more of these guys on here.
Yeah. Now, for those that are on here on the Ticker Talkers, do you typically just do TikTok or do you do all the socials? I've gotten the best response when I do the lives from TikTok more than anything else.
Sorry, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at this. I'm going back and forth. That's exactly what you're doing. I'm assuming. So
Yeah,
awesome.
I got the phone set right next to the camera, so as I look this way, I can see both, and it kind of looks like I'm looking at both, I guess, unless I'm looking down at the screen. But let's see what else we want to chat about here.
I don't know. What are our ticker talkers want to chat about?
I think you're the only one on there right now. I think everybody else skedaddled.
They jump ship.
I don't know. Yeah, but I think the podcast is doing pretty good, man. We're getting somewhere. I think the FireSide chats are doing pretty good. I'm getting on average about 25 downloads a day, Monday through Friday. It'll go every now and then. It'll drop down to about I'd say about 15 or so, and then some days it'll go up to like 40. So it just kind of goes back and forth, but overall, on average, I think I'm doing pretty good. So we're moving right along.
Yeah.
David just joined us over there. David, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think it's doing well. Hopefully we'll be able to get this nonprofit going, man. If we get the nonprofit, then maybe we can get some what do you call them, grants or something, and then we can expand and actually make this into something bigger. I can get some extra money for the podcast and stuff, then I can actually advertise more. I could actually go out and do things, for the podcast, which would be really cool if we can make that happen.
Yeah. So who's David?
I don't know. David Downs 15. Hope you're doing well. Where are you listening at there, David? He'll answer eventually, or he won't. He'll ignore me. That happens too. I don't get angry. I don't get upset with you. You need to scroll on. You scroll on. You know what I'm saying?
Is what it is. But I need to get, like I said, my father-in-law on here with you. Air Force vet, almost 30 years. So he's done some interesting things. But I mean, what's the best way to contact you? I know you do it towards the end of the podcast, but what's the best way to get?
If you go onto the website, it has my contact card. So it'll say contact info or something like that. You click on that. That's my contact card. It has everything on there, like everything except my social is what I always tell everybody. But so it's got my cell, it's got my email, it's got all the different social media stuff. I don't know. It's got everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's got everything. So that's probably the easiest way. Or you could just go to the schedule your. Let me see what it actually says. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it says.
I know you sent it to me, but it's been a little bit. So
I'm trying to find it here. It says schedule your recording. So you go to the website I guess, or just type in thelostart.podbean.com. That website's going to pop up. Hit schedule your recording. Once that happens, it populates my recording calendar. So, and once it populates the recording calendar, all you got to do is find a date and a time that works for you. Click on it, hit next. fill in the information and hit submit, and then you'll get an email. When that email comes out, it has the link. It has all the pertinent information that you need for the podcast. It will also, it's a calendar invite as well, so you can put it on your calendar. It will also remind you. If you put your cell phone number in there, it's going to text you like the day before or whatever to say, hey, don't forget, you got this thing tomorrow. So it's a pretty cool deal. So Sonia's there.
You got it
Sonia,
going on, man.
Huh?
I said, you got it going on.
Yeah. And I'm scheduled out for next couple of weeks still. So, and then I'm going to cut back on my recordings soon. I'm not going to record as often. So like starting in December, I'm going to record 2 times a week. So Sundays and Thursdays. So I'll go back to that with the normal 4 veteran recordings, or 4 slots for veterans to record.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on from there.
Yeah, well, you got to get your Christmas lights up. You got to get all the inflatables up, all that good stuff put up. I mean, man, you got to. It's going to be. We're going in the holiday season, man.
Semper Fi and Swamper Fortis. I don't think that's what he meant to put, but that was pretty funny. Who is that? Somebody just got the #1 gifter badge. Congratulations to whoever that was. An actual wall. I don't get that. You're gonna have to explain to me what that is. An actual wall. Is that's your name on that's your handle? Semper Fortis. Semper Fortis. Okay. What is Fortis? Do you know, Mike?
Actually, I think it's what is that? The Coast Guard?
Paratus is the Coast Guard, isn't it? Semper Paratus.
Paratus.
I don't know what Fortis is. What is Fortis?
I don't know. Well, we got Google on these magical machines we got in our hands here.
And
so.
I'm telling you what.
Let me look. I'll look it up.
I need always courageous. An actual wall came in with that one. That was good. Actual or always courageous.
It's United States Navy, yeah. It's a Navy.
Fortis.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. I'm digging it.
Okay.
Where are you at? I lost you.
Doesn't sound as good as Semper Fi, but
I mean nothing sounds as good as Semper Fidelis, you know.
Semper Fi.
Honor, courage, and commitment. Navy. I'm assuming you're a veteran, unless you're active duty. They're an actual wall. I don't understand your handle, man. You're active duty. Where are you stationed at? Chris joined us too. I don't know if he's still there. An actual wall. You have to explain that. I don't get it. I don't get all the handles and all the craziness that people do. Do you understand it, Mike?
I'd be lying if I said I did. So, no, man, active. That's what I see. That's all right.
Don't forget, you can always see these podcasts Monday through Friday. The Fireside Chats post on Mondays and Fridays. And then we have the Veteran Stories on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can go and check those out. Go to my website. You can go to Apple Podcasts. You can do Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Podchaser. I don't know. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. You can go to any streaming service, type in the Lost Art Project, Veterans Voices, or just the Lost Art Project. It will come up. And then go in there and download them, man. There's 5 episodes a week, Monday through Friday. There's a lot of content. You don't have to watch every single one, but if you download them all, I get credit for it. But I'm just saying, no big deal. Hint, download them. And but go check them out. There's a lot of cool information. And I don't just do Marines. I'll do any branch of service. I'm still looking for my first Space Force veteran. I don't have any Space Force veterans that have come on. I definitely need that too. I think it'll be cool. I want to know what the Space Force does. I think I need to get a recruiter on sometime, a Space Force recruiter. Then they can tell us about the Space Force, They could sell us on the Space Force. I don't think anyone's been in the Space Force long to retire. Not retire, but it's been like, how long have they've been? 5 years now? Is that right? No, it's been longer than that, about 6 years, something like that. Anyways, long enough that somebody could have done an enlistment and gotten out, and that makes them a veteran. So, they don't have to have retired. They could just be a veteran. So if you know any veteran Space Force veterans out there, for the ticker talkers, the face pagers, I know a lieutenant colonel that did an inter-service transfer from the Marine Corps to the Space Force. Okay, Chris, come on, man. Put me in contact with that dude. That's what I'm talking about. Lieutenant colonel, is he retired now? That'll be cool. Space Marine. I can't help it. Every time I hear Space Force, I think of that stupid movie with the bugs and the. Oh man, what is that movie? Oh man,
I know what you're talking about. As soon as you said it, I knew the name, and now I can't remember.
Anyway, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Starship Troop. No, is it Starship Trooper? Yeah, it is. Yeah,
yep, that's it.
I called him Starship Trooper for a month. Nice.
That was our buddy Espinosa's favorite movie, was Starship Troopers. So,
I love that movie. It's a great movie. It really is.
Hey, man, I just tried to find you on iHeart.
Yeah.
And sorry, I just joined the Lost Art of Connecting with Susan McPherson. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
If you type in, my handle for that is at the Lost Art AJ Cox, I think. I think that's what it is.
See, when it pops up, it says 507 Fireside Chat. All by myself.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, that's one of them. It is my handle on. This is not showing, so I have no idea. But if you type in the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices, it will come up.
Shoot, I just hit another one, the Lost Art of Communication. Sorry.
That one's not me. I don't communicate.
I got this one that says Fireside Chat all by myself. But it's not pulling. It's not pulling anything else up. I mean, I'm trying to find.
This guy says, I heard they are guardians of the galaxy. They are guardians, but I still prefer to call them spacemen. I mean, I remember fondly the first time that I met a spaceman. I was in the Pentagon, and I was there for a 5-day conference, and I looked high and low for a dadgum spaceman. I even went to the Space Force hallway. If you don't know, they have their own hallway at the Pentagon, just like every branch of service. I went there. Do you think I saw a spaceman? No, I didn't see a soul. They must have all actually been in space. They were not there. I don't know what happened at the Pentagon in the Space Force hallway, but nobody was there. And I was going to get some chow, and all of a sudden, I saw a dude, a Space Force guy. He was wearing his daggum mask when we didn't have to, but he was wearing his mask, and it says Space Force across his mask. And I'm like, dude. And I took off running after him, and I was like, you got to take a picture with me, man. And he was like, what? I was like, you're my first spaceman. I ain't never seen one. So I got my picture with him. I still have it. It pops up on my TV every now and again. So it's like the Apple thing, you know, it goes through your pictures. And every now and again, that spaceman and me pop up. Is pretty funny. Proper greeting is, may the force be with you. I think it's in response to may the force be with you. I think you have to say, and also with you. May the force be with you and also with you. Isn't that the...
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure.
You know, they don't have a fitness test. They seriously get issued Fitbits. Huh. They get issued Fitbits, huh? Have to log so many active minutes per day. Get out of town.
I'm assuming that changed.
Is that real?
I'm assuming that it changed this week.
Yeah, that'll change after this week for sure. Zero gravity PT isn't hard, he says. Speaking of, when you get to go to the Pentagon and you walk down the Space Force hallway, it is a really cool thing happens. You actually start like walking like you're on the moon. The gravity changes as you go down their hallway. Yeah, I learned that.
Yeah.
Everyone around me, it didn't affect them. It only affected me. So I don't know. It was a fun time though.
Yeah, I'm assuming all that physical fitness stuff changed this week.
After
that.
Now, Chris, you're still in Navy. So how did you take all the change in the it may not be a change, I don't know.
Everybody is running and running and running.
He said he heard that MREs are stale. Or said the food is stale like MREs. Man, sorry, I can't talk. That's pretty funny. Chris is a funny dude. No, man, I'm a retired master. Oh, Chris, I think I know who you are. I can't see the picture because I'm blind as a freaking bat. We've talked before, right, Chris? You came on one of my or came on this when I was doing the Jarhead hot takes. Isn't that right, Chris? Help me remember. Oh, Michael McMahon came back on. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, and you were just going to reach out to me and we're going to get you on the podcast, or have you already scheduled it? You hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, I remember that. Have you scheduled your thing yet? We got to get you on here, man. Not yet. Oh, come on, Chris, man. I'm going to throw something at you. Although if I did that, it'd only mess up my phone or my computer right now. So we don't want to do that. Viva la vida. Viva la vida. Anyways, yeah, Chris is he was a retired master gunny. That he came on when I was doing one of my daily things. Jarhead hot takes with your favorite jarhead, AJ Cox. That's what I always say.
Maybe your favorite.
I mean, I love myself. Space Force really logs on their watches. Oh, Pete was talking to them recently. Yeah, Pete was telling them, he was like, hey, no more Fitbit crap. You get your butt out there on the moon and start running. He's like, hey, boot to moon. Okay, boot to moon, Space Force. Start running.
That was my best part of listening to all of that was no more beardos.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, that was good.
Like no more
beardos. What? But he had some humdingers in there though.
Yeah,
he had a couple of good ones. No more beardos was good. There was
what do I have to say? I mean, you don't have to agree with everything, but when I've seen several different things on Facebook. I hardly look at TikTok anymore, but they were talking about when's the last time you had it was the Secretary of Defense, now it's the Secretary of War. When did you actually have somebody in that position that you actually looked at and they're like, holy shit, yeah, they could do this?
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. I mean, did you see the videos of him doing the workout with who was Kennedy? They were doing a workout together. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, dang, okay, get some.
And they're like, when's the last time you ever saw a Secretary of Defense? Now a Secretary of War actually could freaking even reach a damn pull-up bar, or could do this, could do that. And it's like, yeah, well,
I thought
you can agree, you can disagree. I mean, there's probably a lot of different ways you can look at it, but I mean, it was like, holy shit, we're actually getting back to a point where the United States military is going to be the United States military.
This person says, I heard the Army is really upset about having to cut their hair now.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, let's pop that.
It's messed up. I don't know if our buddies Tracer Burnout were here. I could ask them how upset everybody is about cutting their hair.
Yeah. Sad thing is, I think there's a good portion that, not sad, that actually want to hold those standards. So,
oh yeah,
you know, there's
I mean,
there's that 1% in the 1% that
always.
You know, it's
but
like,
look at all the general officers and the admirals and the senior enlisted that were in that room, right? You could look around the room and tell that who thought that the standards were important and who may have flubbed them just a little bit. And flub meaning like, you know, flub.
Yeah.
But you could tell. I mean, you could look around the room. You also look around the room at those that didn't agree with it and was like, "Man, this sucks." And you know, we gotta do a PT test. You're telling me, a general officer, I got to do a PT test? Really? Yeah, 2 times a year, he said.
Why not?
I mean, they're supposed to, anyways.
I mean,
if you're in the Marine Corps, at least, all the general officers I saw, they were out there doing it.
Yeah.
Probably most of them running faster than I was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just the point. Is if you're going to lead by example, then freaking lead.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you literally look at, and that's one thing I've seen since I got out of the military, and it's been a while, you know, looking online on pictures that are posted and shit, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I didn't even said shit to you, Andrew. I'm like, what the hell is going on with the hair standards?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, and it's all, yeah, and it's like, okay, well, it all depends on where you're at and what their opinion is. And I'm like, are you shitting me?
Oh, Chris says there's videos of General Smith doing his PT test, and he had open heart surgery a year ago, which is true. If it wasn't for, because he had his heart attack, he was running. It was somewhere close to his house there for the commandant's house. He was running out in DC, fell over, and somebody happened to be there and started CPR to save his life, man. But yeah, General Smith, I know that guy. He doesn't remember me, but I know him. There's a reason he doesn't remember me, I'm sure. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, the big 250 this year. I got to be honest, Mike. You're looking good for 250, man.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Yeah. I mean,
can't complain.
Yeah. Like you said, if you don't go to medical, then you don't know there's nothing wrong with you, right?
If you don't go to the doctor, there's nothing wrong.
It's a good. I mean, it is a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't take a COVID test. You don't have COVID. You don't have. You know.
If you don't test for COVID, you never have it.
Yeah.
Not once. Not once. Yeah.
Yeah, I tested once and I had it, and that's the last time I tested for it. Haven't done it since.
That's the last time I test. I actually had it.
I was like, you gotta be shitting me. I'm like, nope, never again. Never again.
Who needs a test? That's like the flu shot though, right? I don't know about you, but every time I've had the daggum flu shot, I have come down with some wicked flu. If I can not take the shot, and hey, kudos to the corpsmen out there that have hooked me up over the years. And what I mean by that is, you remember when they were doing the stiffer ones? I was like, dude, I don't want to take this stupid thing. He's like, look, I'll spray it. Just don't sniff in. I was like, okay. So he sprayed it, and then I blew my nose, and I walked away. Guess who didn't have the flu that year? This guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my wife just had hers this week, and she goes, you going to get your flu shot? I said, what do you think? She goes, I already know the answer.
People lost their trust after the COVID mess. That's true. Oh, oops.
And go blow your nose.
I got sick. And go blow your nose. Ha ha ha. Yeah. You remember there was a time in the military when being sick was that was like not a thing. Oh, you're sick? Yeah, it's nice. Get your butt to work. We got a ceremony or we got this going on. You need to get your butt out there.
Yeah.
You remember that? There used to be a time where.
What do you mean you're going to medical? Seriously?
Yeah. Medical? All right, sissy. Yeah. Right? That's what they, of course, that was being nice. They used to drink at work. I'm not going to lie. I was doing that before I retired. I don't know about you, Chris. That wasn't too long ago.
Oh, shit.
That was Jack Davis. I used to go into Jack's office and he had we always had something in there and kick a little back every now and again.
Wow.
Not during the day, like working day. It was toward the end of the day.
Yeah.
We go have a little snort.
1,500, all of a sudden, it's like, we're done.
It's secret stash. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I used to drink at work. Weak sauce.
I remember when I got to the School of Music at Virginia Beach at Little Creek, they had a damn cigarette machine and they had a beer machine.
I wasn't there for the beer machine, but I do remember a cigarette machine.
Yeah, the cigarette machine was there and the beer machine was there. We could get cigarettes. We couldn't get beer.
Yeah.
And that little room off to the side, it was like, they had a TV and I can't even try
like
to describe it.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of us standing there, and all of a sudden Master Gunny Eccles and Captain Umdahl and Master Gunny, God, what the hell was his name? No, Price? It wasn't Price. Umdahl was the. God, what the hell was his name? I can't remember now. Master Gunny. They'd come walking up. We'd all be standing there, and all of a sudden they were freaking pulling a thing, sticking money up. Beers are dropping out, and we're all like, they're like, yeah, you can't have them. We can. And they'd all sit there and get a beer and turn around and walk back to the Marine element.
Nice.
And popping a pack of Pall Malls out of there and freaking lighting them down the hallway. And we're all like,
yeah, that sounds right. Chris said he remembers beer in the barracks in the machines in 98. I don't remember because I went over in Japan 2001. I don't remember if there was beer machines. I don't remember. I don't think there was. At least, I don't know. Maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't.
Oh, let's say that was Master Gunny Covington.
Covington, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Umdahl, Eccles, and Covington. Yep.
Yeah, they took them out in 99, 2000 time frame. It was probably because of you, Chris. That's why they took them out. I'm blaming you. That's why they didn't have them when I got there in 2001.
Yeah. They would have got a damn beer. Now, to Virginia Beach, everybody just went across the street to, what was it, Jimmy's?
Jimmy's, yeah.
Jimmy's, went over to Jimmy's, and Jimmy's didn't give a shit if you were of age or not. It was like, here, have a drink.
Yeah, well, they...
I mean, there was many of a drink tied on over there, at least when I was there.
No, there's been some people that have lost their jobs over at Jimmy's because of that in recent years, yeah. Yeah. Good old Jimmy's.
All right.
We've been on here an hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I need to jump off here.
Hold on real quick. He says, this is Chris. He says, there was more alcohol in the barracks during the typhoon than I've seen in my life. That's a true statement. in Okie. Oh my God, yeah, that was the party time.
Yeah, I never got to experience that, but
oh yeah, there's a lot of
had orders there and got them canceled real quick.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It was a good time. I was only there for a year though, but I had a couple of Typhoon parties while I was there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, barracks parties.
I was supposed to go there, and then immediately got orders to 1st Marine Division. So you know how that turned out. So
yeah. He said we'd fill everything with ice that would hold it: tubs, washing machines, deep sinks.
yeah, I've heard those stories.
You know, we should invest in the alcohol sold specifically in Okinawa on the Marine base. I think just there, if we just invested in that, think how much money we would have made. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, man, thanks for coming on and doing this. I appreciate it. You got some words of wisdom?
Me?
Yeah. I don't have
not tonight. Not tonight.
Oh, shoot. Jake from State Farm just joined us. Are you freaking kidding me? You see that?
I see it. Yeah, just popped
Jake
up.
from State Farm. Get
a lot.
Down, man.
No. Yeah.
Pictures or it's not really you. I'm just saying. Can you put pictures on here? If you can, you got to prove it. Jake from State Farm.
That ain't.
Well, hey, TikTokers, I'm not necessarily closing you out, but I am going to close out the podcast here. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, man. You're the man. I don't care what anybody says about you. I love you. Remember, you got to tell your friends that you love them. So it's important. Mike, I love you.
I love you too, man. I appreciate you letting me come on, man, because it's, like I said, it's therapeutic. So
absolutely, man. You're welcome here all the time. All right. Well, to all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, you need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some great resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255, or you can go to veteranscrisisline.net and click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. I know Mike cares about you. I know all these TikTokers over here care about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to a buddy you served with, ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right. With that, Mike, one last time, thank you. I appreciate it. To all the listeners out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.